Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap pre-market morning analysis and trade plan setup for Monday, August 17th, 2015. My name is Doug Kay. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap's been around for about 6 years. We are a private group of retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. This is a subscription room. We come together each morning to take a look at the market, macro to micro, look at the structure of the market, drill down, get our trade levels and our targets and our hypothesis for the day. Then we do live trading during the course of the day. If you want more information, please contact me at quantumleaptrading@gmail.com or give me a call on my cell, 647-545-8065. Before I get going, let's just get the disclaimer out of the way. This information is for the purpose of educating members who want to expand the knowledge of the business of trading. It's not for trading or investment advice. You and only you are responsible for the trades or investment decisions you make. Trading futures or any instrument involves risk of loss. Please consider carefully whether futures or options are appropriate to your financial situation. Only risk capital should be used when trading futures or options. Investors could lose more than initial investment. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any trades you see in here for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence in your own trade plan. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank Marvin for the breakfast club. We're going to do another one sometime this week when we find the appropriate time. I placed the video in the room, so go ahead and grab the video as soon as you can so that you have it in your file and you can review it at your convenience. So each morning I like to start with a basic chart with a candlestick chart and a two moving averages, 9 EMA, 20 SMA on all time periods, and I look at the structure of the market and the strength of the trend. You can see that on the monthly, we have a very strong trend. We are going sideways right now, but the trend itself is very much intact on the monthly. But we have come down and tested the 9 a couple times. We've done so again this month. And we're going more sideways than anything, but we are way above or very close to the all-time high. We don't really get into a bearish type scenario until we get below 1996. Going to the weekly, we have this possible head and shoulder pattern, sideways consolidation. We are now below the 9 and the 20. I'd be watching this 2037 line area as a possible neckline to this head and shoulders to validate it and possibly come down and take it out and go hit some of those lower targets. So no trend on the weekly. On the daily, we have a possible start of a downward trend. It's very early, but we do have slope and separation to the downside, and we're trading below the 9 and the 20 coming into today's RTH session. Going to the intraday, consolidation on the 4-hour, but we are testing the 20 SMA. We come down and test it again. We haven't broke below it. I'd be watching that 2079-75 area very closely today, because that's going to be a telltale sign whether or not we go down and break down to those that triple distribution zone between 75.50 and 66.75. On the 1-hour, we had a trend happening on the way up, coming out of Friday's market. We went and hit that target up at 93.50 overnight. We were looking at that 87.50 going into the close on Friday. We did hit it. We did not get, we tested that 89.50 area, got as high as 89.75, and then, I'm sorry, 90.50. And so far, we've failed off of that 93.50. We do have a shift of the microcomposite VPOC down to 87.50. Going to talk about that, but no real trend on the 1-hour, but we do have some weakness coming in. Going down to the 30-minute, we do have a possible start of a trend down on the 30-minute, but we do have a technical gap that could get closed coming into the RTH session. And same thing on the 5-minute, we do have a downward trend. We created this technical gap right here, came up close to technical gap, and we're rejecting the 9 EMA from below. We do have slope and separation to the downside. So go and look at the big picture. The most important thing here I want you guys to note is both the microcomposite that goes from February 5th and the microcomposite that goes to July 1st. Both have shifted down now. One was at 96.50. The other one was at 93.50. They both shifted down now to that 87.50, and 87.50 is also our composite VPOC as well. So going back to beginning of 2013. So very important number now, 87.50. It is a magnet. I don't think we're going to get away from it very quickly. I was looking for a move back down into the 79.50 to find buyers. They have made that move down. Our overnight low is right there, and so far we've bounced from it and coming up to find some balance in around this 81.25. 83.50 is going to be a key line in the sand above us. 79.50 is going to be a key line in the sand below us, but the real important number to us right now is going to be that 2070. 2070 CLVN is going to take us outside of the microcomposite value area low from the 22nd to now, and the last 5 days, or is it 5 days or 4 days? I don't know. Let's check it out. Last 4 days, the value area low is 72.75. I'm sorry, 72.25, and then going back to the 22nd, this area of balance we have is 72.50. So below 70, then I think we're going to explore these lower numbers again, come down and test the 60. I do not think that the 60 is going to hold. I'm looking at 59. I don't think 59 is going to hold the next time we come down here. So really important to hold this 2070 if we expect to move back up and to test these upper numbers and test the value area low up here at 2107 and possibly get some move in price discovery up towards that 2134 area. All right, taking a look at the overnight scenario so far. Our overnight high, not going to change. It's 94.50. Can we take? Some of you didn't come in until after I made the announcement. I am not feeling well today, so I'm really struggling this morning. I'm not going to be trading. Our overnight high is 94.50, and this is going to change too. And so far, our overnight low is 79.50, but we do have some room and time to go down and break below that 79.50. Kind of a weak low right there. And then our overnight VPOC's not going to shift. It's at, no surprise, 87.25, right near that 87.50. And you see that our naked VPOC from Friday is at 87.75 as well. All right, and we've got a little bit of a LVN here at 83.50. And that's just above the VWAP and the midpoint from Friday. And there's really nothing else to give us there. Okay, so what are we looking at today? I think that we're going to see one of two things. We're going to come down here and test this 74.25. If we break the 74.25, I'd be looking for them to come down into these lower areas of 71, 66, 75 and test this lower area down here at 60, 50, 59. And I don't think it's going to hold, but I don't think we're going to necessarily break it today. The 20-day ATR is running at 22.20 based off of the 94.50 high in Globex. The ATR target to the low side is 72.30. So I'm really looking at this 71 as a possibility if we get below the 79. So far, our ATR target with the low overnight of 79.50. Our ATR target is 21.0175. And remember, we have that measured move still at 21.0150. But we have broken back inside that descending broadening wedge and testing to the low side. So what I'd be looking at this morning is we have the overnight low here. We've got the we have our value area low here at 80.75. So I'd be using 80.75 as trade area into that 79.50, but really I wouldn't be just targeting the 79.50. I'd be targeting the 77.75, but I'd really be targeting this this range low from the Friday session, RTH session down here at 76. Below 76, I'd be looking for them to test this the 75.50 area as your target, below range and below value. It's tight, but really I'd be looking at the 74.25 area. And then below 74.25, I'd be looking to accelerate this trade into the 71 with 70, that'd be a target. I'm going to put this back down to 70 and target at 71. And then below 70, all the same numbers. I mean, this doesn't get old. It just gets, cemented. 66.75. 63 is going to shift down to 62.75. And then below that, key line in the sand, 59. And then we've got all our numbers below us that we've talked about verbatim for weeks and weeks and weeks. The 53.75, don't forget the open of the year is at 55. And then 51.49, 45, is it 45.50? It should be 45.25. This 39 to 40 area, 37.75, 30.25, 26.75, 24.75, 19.15, and 11. That's our big number below us is the 11.50. If we can hold above and stay inside of Friday's value area, I'd be looking for them to come up and test this LVN at 83 overnight. That is going to be another trade area for me. 83.50, that 82.25 CLVN has shifted up to 83.50, and it's been validated overnight with the LVN, so above 83.50. Then I'd be looking to come up into this 85.75. Remember, we were using the 86.25 as an area last week. That's just been shifted down slightly to 85.75, and anything above that, look for them to come up into the magnet and test this 87.50 area again, take out the naked V pocket 87.75. Just above that at 89, and remember we've got the CLVN at 89.50. That's our, basically our naked close from Friday and near the all-time high. So this 88, or not all-time high, Friday high, this 88.75 value area high through to 89.75 is going to be a key area. If we break above that, look for them to go up and move and test that 93.50 again and take out the overnight high. Likely come down and test the 79.50 just simply because of the fact that we're so close. And again, we still have 30 minutes. They can come down and take out that or expand that overnight low. And then all our numbers are the same to the upside again. 96.50 is going to shift down to, it's going to stay there as a target. 94.75 will be the first area of resistance once we break out of the range and take out the overnight high. And then above that, you've got 96.50, which is the July 22nd till now balance area microcomposite VPOC. And then above that, we'll get the naked VPOC at 98, 2100 centennial number, and CLVN. And then we've got the 0150, which is our measured move target, 0375, 0550, key line in the sand above us, 07, and then we've got 0975, or sorry, 0875, call it 09, and then the 12 area, the 1475, 1550, 1875, and 20 and a quarter, and then our all-time highs and our targets above, running all the way up into that 34 all-time high in the June contract. So basically, my main hypothesis is, if we hold the 79.50 area, a move up through 83 and back towards 87, and possibly just chopping around between this 93.50 and 87.50. If we break below 79, then I think we come back into this this triple distribution zone and chop in here between 66.75, 75.50. Maybe come down into the 62.60 level. But I think we're going to get a rotational day, possibly an inside day from Friday. I'd like to see that. Give us a daily Mr. Sneaky for a move up back into these upper numbers. Otherwise, if we can't hold inside of Friday, I'm looking for a move down and test. I think if we get down into the 60.59 area, it's not going to hold, and we're going to see some of these lower numbers that we've been looking at. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at in ES. Taking a quick look at gold. Balance right now in gold is 11.1570. I'm still expecting gold to slowly creep up. I held my gold from Friday. I'm still running long on gold, and I've got a cost average right now of 11.0220, but 11.0110 is the range low right now. If we get below that, I'd be looking for a move down to the 95.30 and 91.40, and possibly come down to 74.70. But I think we're slowly going to work our way back up right now. 11.2250 is going to be a key area for us today. It's above value for the 4 days that we've been in this area. If we get above that, looking for a test of the range high in this CHVN at 2660 area, and if we break 29, I'd see a pop into the 36, 37 level, possibly even up to the 47. But the main target above right now is still this 54, 55 area. So that's what I'm looking at in gold. That's going to complete our morning session, our nice, short, quick session this morning. And as always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.